We have Admiral Bridget here sporting her new shirt. Dibs on the captain. I hope that's me.
Yep.
All right. So it's a little windy out today, so we're going to do some canal drives and tour around a little bit, visit some friends, and we're thinking of anchoring at Bimini Basin tonight. So we're out of the wind, but we're still out enjoying the boat. So stick around. Beautiful day out here on the canals. We have relocated to the bridge. Bridge is on the bridge, like Elf on a Shelf. Who was saying that? Bridge on the bridge. So yeah, we're gonna stay inland today. So it's nice to explore the canals, look around, check out the nice houses and boats, go visit some friends on the water, and have a beautiful, nice overnight anchorage on Bimini Basin. That's where the Christmas parade starts every year in Cape Coral, the holiday boat along. We've been in that a couple times with various boats. Say hi to our friend Joe. This beautiful Sea Ray. All right, we just said hello to our friends Joe and Carol. Got a house here right on the canal. They watch the channel too. Thanks for letting us stop by and your hospitality. And we are back off again on our way to Bimini Basin. We got the Admiral at the wheel. It's nice for the captain to get a break once in a while. Oh, I wanted to put the American flag up. All right, our flags are up. We have our American flag, we have our Blue Line flag, and our Happy Hours flag. Now we're official. Bridget is continuing to do a great job. Yeah. And I like to get to relax and enjoy a little bit. So, I think it was my last video, we were talking about why one motor is burning more fuel than the other at the same RPM, and I got a lot of comments on it, and the I guess most popular answer is they are counter-rotating engines, and the one that has the extra gear in it burns more fuel for the same RPM apparently. So that sounds like the most common and correct answer. So I'll keep an eye on it, see how it does. It's not drastic difference, but we should be okay. Another question we had was when we run on one motor, which we're doing right now, how is the fuel economy if we trim the unused motor up? So right now we're running 2.95 miles per gallon. We're going with the wind and current, I believe, so that's pretty high. So 2.9 miles per gallon, and the other motor is not trimmed out of the water. I'm going to trim it up as much as I can. Can't go all the way because of the chairs in the back, but let's see when we go up. 2.9 compared to, I could go up to 40, I think, before I hit the chair. Oh, we're coming up on, ooh, almost to 3 miles per gallon, but not quite. So not a major difference between the unrunning motor down in the water or trimmed down. So here we are. We actually trimmed the motor back down. You see one side at 0 and one at 9%. The 9% is the motor not running. And we're still around 3 miles per gallon. So no noticeable difference between the motor that's not running being trimmed up or down. So we'll just keep them the way they are. All right, we made it to the channel into Bimini Basin, and the wind is just ridiculous. We're heading due north now, right into the wind. I don't think I'm going to be flying the drone anytime today. Now, this is a big house being built right over here. the size of that foundation. Now the wind is much better in here. So we're just going to be cruising around the canals, I think, today, which is not a bad idea. We have Bimini Basin straight ahead. All right, here we are. The entrance to Bimini Basin here in Cape Coral. They're doing all sorts of construction over here on the far side of the bay. The basin, condos and commercial buildings going up. There's going to be a waterfront restaurant over there. Looks like they're building the dock already. We'll have to go around and check that out in a little bit. A lot of boats anchored here semi-permanently. Some transients, loopers maybe. And there's Four Freedoms Park up ahead with a little beach. So we're just going to go through here, head up one of the canals, and go visit a couple friends of ours. All right, heading up one of the side canals. It gets shallow quick. We're getting under 4 feet under the keel here. We're not too far from our friend's house. All right, pulling up to the infamous tiki boat and our friends Joe and Melissa. And it's very windy, so it's going to be interesting docking over here. Let's see where we're going to put us. All right, it was a little windy, but the Eagle has landed. And we're just showing our friends around the boat now. I'm going to head out a little bit, go for another boat ride. All right, we had a great day out with our friends, and now we are heading back to Bimini Basin. The sun is starting to set, and it is still super windy out, and we need to find a spot to anchor to spend the night over here in Bimini Basin. And I think it's even too windy here for Bimini. Park over there. People playing volleyball. Lots of boats anchored in here. So we need to find a spot we could drop anchor safely. Alright, we have set anchor. We have about 50 feet of chain out here in Bimini Basin. Tight. You have sailboats that are moored all around us, and we're swinging quite a bit with the wind. We're gonna just chill out in here at Bimini Basin tonight. Relax, and hopefully the winds die down a little bit. And enjoy our night. Semi-protected. You having a good time today?
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun, right?
Yes.
Now we gotta hope for the best in Bimini Basin. Hopefully we don't drag anchor. Now we should be good. What do you think? Hanging out with all the sailboats. Fun times. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How was your evening, Bridge?
It was really relaxing. It was a nice night.
Yeah, once the winds died down, it was
Yeah.
really nice.
We didn't move or shift, or it was really nice, quiet.
Yeah, it's beautiful here this morning. A nice relaxing sleep last night. And what are we going to do today? Hang out here a little bit, and then we're gonna head on upriver because it's still a little windy later today, and go back to returning to Marinatown. The Naughty Parrot. Check that out. We're gonna see if they have docks available over there. Take a slow ride out of here. We have our bridle on. I'm going to see how it... Oh, the bridle's not on apparently. It fell off through the night. Oh no, there it is. Okay, let's see when we pull it up with the anchor windlass how it reacts. It'll be interesting to see if this disengages automatically as it's pulling up. That's the benefit of having a grab hook here. So, all right. Go up. So it keeps tension on while there's slack in the chain, but as it pulls up, it should fall off by itself. Maybe. No, maybe not. Now it's hooked around the top of it. So, all right, no big deal. Just have to take that off. And it's done. Nice and easy. That's good if you need to do it in a hurry because there's a storm or something coming in and you need to pull anchor or whatever. So, our bridle is nothing fancy, just dock line attached to the grab hook and attached to both bow cleats here. So I just made a figure-8 knot going through the grab hook here. Just a regular dock line, made a bowline on this end, and the other side has a spliced eye on it already. So that's it. Just a dock line through here. A couple eyes spliced. You don't have to splice them both. You could use one to adjust it. And this is at the midpoint of the two. So it's nice and even when it's hanging off the front. Well, it's certainly muddy anchorage. Our anchor pulled up mud. I need to get working on the anchor washdown. That's on the list of projects.
So peaceful in here.
Yes, it is.
I hope they're right.
All right, we are underway. See you next time, Bimini Basin.